What's up, my friends? I have the new water bronzer and blush from Refy. I could not help myself. I'm really curious about the formula, how these are going to perform, and I cannot wait to test these out with y'all today. But first, I'm going to start by putting on some of my Chanel Water Fresh tint. I have mine in the shade Light. So this is another one of those holy grail products of mine, especially in our hot, humid summers here. It's just so lightweight and cooling on the skin, and it gives me that my skin but better look. Plus, I don't have the Refy skin tint, and in all honesty, this is probably the foundation that I would use to pair with their water bronzer and blush anyways. And then I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of my Tarte Creamy Creaseless Concealer. I have mine in the shade 12 in Fair Neutral. Also, is it Refy or is it Refy? I've heard it pronounced both ways and I never know, so I always just go with Refy, but if it's Refy, let me know down in that comment section. Okay, y'all, let's dive into the bronzer. So we're gonna open her up. She's got this little flap right here, and I'm going to peel this off. That was so satisfying. So before I just dive into this, I want to do a little swatch because from what I've seen, this is very pigmented. Yes, that picked up a lot of product. But let's swatch it out right here. So I did get the lightest shade in the range, which is Cove. But that's really pretty. It doesn't feel quite as like watery as the Chanel Water Fresh tint, but it does feel very thin. It does feel very almost gel-like, very reminiscent of the Makeup by Mario liquid gel bronzer product. But let's put this on the face. So I did pick up the brush that comes with it. I actually purchased a little set straight from the Refy website. So I am just going to go in with the fluffy side and just pick up the tiniest amount. Maybe a little bit more than that. That just seems like nothing. Okay, we're gonna start here. It is on my brush, and I am just going to start pouncing this on the skin. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way, but that is beautiful. It's blending out really nicely. I like the tone of it. It's very pretty. It's not too warm. It has kind of that reddy undertone that if you've been here, you've heard me talk about before. I love that in a bronzer because I am very fair with a neutral kind of cool leaning undertone. Like neutrals are going to work the best on me, but I can pull off a cool if the neutrals in the range aren't true neutrals. Okay, so I think this is beautiful. I love the ease of application with this. Yes, it's very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, but it's buildable and it blends out beautifully on the skin. And it played really nicely with that skin tint. It's not patching, it's not pilling, it's not moving the product around underneath it. It just laid on top and meshed together with it beautifully. And I have to say, this brush, I'm really impressed with it. I'm not normally somebody that likes a brush that comes out with this product specifically for that product. I feel like it's a little gimmicky, but in this case, I feel like this really makes a big difference and kind of helps with the ease of application because it's not super fluffy, but it's not super dense. It really was made for this product. Okay, so bronzer is done. Let's move on to the blush. I picked mine up in the shade Apricot. It has the same component. I just already took the little cover off, but let's do a swatch of this one as well. So I'm just gonna dig my finger in there. Yep, very pigmented, just like the bronzer. And that is the shade that I chose. That is beautiful. I love that shade. It's not too peachy. It's not too pinky. It's like a really good everyday kind of neutral rose. Okay, so I'm going to use the smaller, denser side of this brush, and I'm just going to pick up the tiniest bit because I feel like this is going to be super pigmented, just like the bronzer. So there we have it, and I am just going to very gently start to stipple this on the skin. I love it. I think the shade is absolutely beautiful. The formula is just like the bronzer. So again, a little bit goes a long way, but it shears out really nicely. You can build it up and it's layering on top of those other products beautifully. No patching, no pilling, no moving of anything around. I'm really impressed. These are the types of products I can see myself getting a lot of use out of during the summer because they're so lightweight and cooling and just easy to apply. Literally, this was effortless and I could do this in 5 minutes flat, no issue. But this is the kind of makeup I can see myself going for on days that I don't want to do full glam, but I just want a little something, something to give my skin some life. But let me know all of your thoughts down below. Let me know if you picked up anything from this collection, what your thoughts on it, if any of it's on your wish list, and I will see y'all in my next video.